Hello folks, here OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look at the SoundBot. This is a Bluetooth enabled product that allows you to connect your phone or your tablet using Bluetooth to your car's audio system to play back music and soundtracks. This is especially cool for cars and vehicles that don't have native Bluetooth built in, but you want to add that functionality to experience better music using your personal collection on your car. And it's very inexpensive for an accessory device. It's small, petite, and also allows you to answer calls and skip tracks directly on the product. And it retails for around $30 to $40, and it can be found on Amazon and from the company's website. Shipping time is also fast, and our review unit arrived within 3 days, which is very impressive. Packaging is pretty neat, as usual, from the manufacturer, and it shows that you can have hands-free talking on cars, there's a built-in microphone on board, which is very good. There's also a 3.5mm jack that connects into your car's stereo system to get hooked up. And then, of course, it uses Bluetooth to connect to your tablet or to your phone. So pretty simple, very easy to operate. It's compatible with any device, plug and play, no drivers needed for Android, iOS, Windows Mobile, and Windows Phone. Finally, you can see that there's some stuff that's included about the packaging. There's a clip mount, a dashboard mount, and also it connects to a 2-volt, 10-watt car cigarette power for the source of the power. And that's about it as far as features are considered. It's wireless and Bluetooth 4.0, so it's very energy efficient, and supposedly the music transmission quality is better than previous versions of Bluetooth, and this can be great for talking, answering calls, and also for playing back music. It's very small, as with most devices from this company and manufacturer, which is very, very portable, which means that when you're done with it, you can easily hide it and put it away if that's what you want to do. But at the same time, you can still pretty easily, have it out on plain sight. It's very neat. It weighs only 35 grams, which is very lightweight. And again, you can find it on Amazon.com or from the company's main website. So I'm wrangling a bit with the packaging here. And there we go. Inside, which you have some green accents, which is pretty interesting, we have an instruction manual provided and printed in full color. There's LED indicators that tell you when to use the product, when you have a new call, a new message, and when to use the device. So very neatly printed and using full color. So that's pretty impressive. This is very, very neat from the manufacturer. And finally, if we turn everything over, we have the clip, which allows you to clip it onto any surface. It's made out of metal, it's engraved by the manufacturer. It's a nice detail that's been included in the packaging. And over here, we have the actual AC adapter. This is, well, not AC adapter, but the car adapter, where you draw power for the main device. It's crafted out of a glossy piano black surface, so it tracks a bit of fingerprints and dust, but it looks fairly elegant. There's an LED ring that will illuminate when your device is plugged in, and also has 2 USB ports where you can also charge your device when you're using this accessory, which is pretty unique. So you can also charge a phone and a tablet simultaneously using this accessory, which is nice to have. So you can see that you have that ability here. And finally, we have the SoundBot, which is very, very small. And how the SoundBot actually hooks up to your car's dashboard is just through this 3M tape. You peel it off, it doesn't really leave a mark or any residue. You simply pot it onto a place that's flat, and it's going to stay in place quite well. The device itself is crafted out of a matte finish in terms of the plastic. It feels very well constructed. There's a bit of a soft touch material on board. The buttons are flush with the unit, but they are very large, evenly spaced, and tactile to press. And so it is very comfortable to get a grip on this and to use it. The front features the microphone and the LED indicator, the skip track buttons, and also the SoundBot, which also dubs as the power and the answer call button. And the back is also fully rotatable, so you can actually adjust the orientation very comfortably even after you tape it down, which is a very nice design from the company. And so on the end here, you can see one end just plugs into your car's audio system, the other plugs into the included adapter for the AC, and you are basically ready to go. So the setup itself is very, very simple, very portable, and nicely designed. How it briefly functions. Of course, we're not in a car, so we have it plugged into an adapter for the cigarette hole, and we can now plug it into the wall. So let me unplug that and insert that in. You can see that there is a ring that's going to illuminate blue on the actual device, and the actual SoundBot will start flashing red and blue to indicate that it's looking for a connection for Bluetooth 4.0, which is again very good in terms of the audio quality and the connection. So we now have a smartphone over here. We're going to take a quick look at what the device is called in terms of the naming for the actual Bluetooth name. We're going to do find, and it looks like it started starting to search. And it found it. It's called the SoundBot 360. So we can start pairing it, and it should be pretty easy to connect to. And now it's fully connected. So now it's connected to the phone and also the media files. So afterwards, I can listen to music, perhaps on YouTube. Or I can listen to music, perhaps on a YouTube track or something, and afterwards I can start playing back some songs I might find on YouTube, and it's going to play that back for me over the audio device that's been connected to my car. So another usage for the SoundBot will also be for connecting it to a pair of speakers that is traditionally wired to make the traditionally wired speakers into a Bluetooth connected speaker. So it becomes a Bluetooth adapter. It doesn't have to be in the car, because if you have an adapter here, as you can see, it also works in the house. So then I can then plug these into a pair of wired headphones or any wired speakers and transform them into a pair of Bluetooth speakers or headphones. As far as basic testing is considered, when we did a bit of preliminary testing, we found the audio quality to actually be pretty good. Sound quality was crisp, and the reproduction didn't have too much static, so it does do a pretty good job of transmitting music files over the air using Bluetooth 4.0. The SoundBot Bluetooth 4.0 adapter is actually a pretty compelling device. It's nicely designed, it works really well, and has an extremely small portfolio in addition to a built-in sticky pad for you to insert it into your car, offers a high amount of customization, really tactile controls and buttons, and a nice wireless range for the Bluetooth. It's compatible with virtually any Android smartphone or any Windows smartphone or iOS device we tested, and also has a really unique accessory, a 2-port USB charger that's thrown in. And also it works effortlessly without any preliminary applications or drivers needed. It's simply plug and play, and for those reasons we would definitely recommend it. You can check out our full official review and also our full written review on our website. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews. This has been a first look. Thank you for watching of the SoundBot Bluetooth 4.0 wireless Bluetooth adapter.